Am I going to be labeled a domestic terrorist for voicing my opinion? Because just this week, the Trump administration released a national security memorandum to combat domestic terrorism that says, quote, common threads animating this violent conduct include anti-Americanism, anti-capitalism, and anti-Christianity, support for the overthrow of the United States government, extremism on migration, race, and gender, and hostility toward those who hold traditional American views on family, religion, and morality. And so, how do you define any of that? What is a traditional American view on family or religion or morality? Traditional for who? All of this seems intentionally vague, rhetoric that can be used as justification for silencing dissent. If America is a country founded on freedom of speech, then this entire memorandum is guilty of the very thing it argues against. What is more anti American than to silence your opposition, to try and center one specific religion in a country that loudly proclaims freedom of religion? How can you loudly say your party is peaceful and then stand on a stage in an arena and loudly proclaim that you hate your opponents and don't wish the best for them? And yet the Republican Party continues to claim the left as some violent extremist wing. A Republican representative called for the jailing of California Governor Gavin Newsom for calling Trump a fascist, claiming such language foments violence. And if that is so, then will there be a published list of acceptable words we can use? What words will be on that list, and who makes the determination? Do you not see how this policing of language is a direct slide into the very fascism you claim to fight against? This memorandum and the rhetoric of the past few weeks, simply put, is a return to McCarthyism. Now, I'm not naive, and I understand these arguments are not coming from people debating in good faith. We're dealing with hypocrites. Is that a word I'm allowed to say? Our president and his administration have repeatedly said that our speech is not free if it causes violence, and then they themselves stoke the flames of violence with rhetoric meant to demonize and target anyone who does not support them. They have created a fictional world where the left are some masked coalition of terrorist splinter cells setting cities on fire and cheering for the destruction of this country, when in reality, we have seen, backed by evidence, that the men committing acts of mass violence on the population have been radicalized not by leftist ideology, but by the very rhetoric that created that fictional world. These leaders are invested in dividing us, putting us at each other's throats, hating each other. They maintain positions of power by using us as weapons. I fear that too many people have been so soaked in the blood of this partisan war that they can't turn back. But the only hope we have as a country to move forward is putting down our weapons and refusing to play the game these politicians force upon us.